Kia ora whanau, my name is Wigiboo and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I wasn't going to play this, I was just going to gloss over it, just saw it come up in my recommended list on Steam, didn't really pay much attention until I saw the video come up. Now, it was pretty much instantly that it caught my eye, but it says, this game is not suitable for children. Obviously, it might be an R18 dating sim with all that pornographic imaging, but then underneath that, or those who are easily disturbed, and that's what piqued my interest. So I actually paid attention to the game, and then I looked down in the user-defined tags for this product, and the biggest one is psychological horror. And that really got me interested because it just looks like a normal cutesy anime looking dating sim. But then psychological horror? What? And then also, getting back into the game, the first thing that comes up, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed, and then individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit this website. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Very intriguing. I am very intrigued by this already. I don't know why this is coming up, but this is very interesting. It's making me wonder what's happening. Like, listen to this cutesy music. How does this sound like a horror game? Most horror games get you off on a weird foot thing straight away, but look how goddamn adorable this shit is. It's fucking adorable. And it's free to play, so if any of you are interested in the story and want to play it for yourself, or you watch me play it and enjoy and want to experience it for yourself after you see me play it, well, it's not going to cost you a dime, it's a free game, so that makes it even better. So, well, it might make it even better, it might be a complete shit game, but who knows? Wigiboo. That's my name, don't wear it out. Instead, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Because I'm a scrub. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the classwork and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! Oh god, this is already so anime. God, I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, that's me. Doi. Yeah, you say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Wigiboo. Oh no, she knows me. Wait, we've been neighborhood friends. She's my neighbor, of course she knows my name. Why am I surprised? Jesus fuck. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. That is true, I am annoyingly compassionate. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we there. I think the scariest part about this is just proving how terrible I am at reading, even though it's pretty much the only thing I did as a kid. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Wigiboo, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Wow, I sounded annoyed at that. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I know about those conversations. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What is a NEET? Is that just a general term in this game, or is it like an actual term in real life? Because I've never actually heard that term before. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little, even though she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. And we're in the classroom now. Cool. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some of the clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Why would you... Why is that the only choice to start? Why is it I have no choice but to start with anime? I mean, there's probably a fitness club, there's probably reading, chess club is always a thing in schools, isn't it? I don't know, I'm fucking like 22, I'm fucking ancient, I haven't been to school in 5 years. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so well, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. See, there's another goddamn club I could have joined. Why was the only choice anime? I guess it did say that my character enjoys anime and gaming, so that makes sense. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Well, I don't know, I mean, I do love reading good books. Stephen King novels are a fun read if you haven't read any of them. Great titles such as It, The Shining. Wait, was The Shining by Stephen King? I don't think so. No, it was. Yeah, Shining was by Stephen King, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes? I love cupcakes! Don't make promises you can't keep, Sayori. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Well, I mean, it's not very hard to coerce me with cupcakes. I mean, look at them, they're goddamn adorable. They're just little cakes in a paper tin, with icing, cherry on top, deliciousness. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? See, cupcake, the contributing factor to me joining the club. Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I sold my soul. Why did the music stop so ominously as he... Uh-oh. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Ah, music's back. Maybe it's just the hallways are haunted as shit. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club, it's a pleasure meeting you. My guy's got a massive crush on her, isn't she? Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I reckon she's gonna be the bitchy, cute girl. For a second there, I thought that was a cat girl, but no, that's just ribbons in her head. I mean, it is an anime. Isn't there always a cat girl in animes? Oh, Wigiboo, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Is that the president? The one with the ribbon? ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. See? The cute but bitchy one. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Aww, that's weird. It's the bitch that made the cupcakes that made me come. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Wait, that's Sayori. Fuck. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. She's the shy but incredibly smart one that everybody secretly loves, but she's unsure of herself. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Wigiboo. Well, why was your name question marked out earlier when you first said hello to me? Kinda seemed then that my character wasn't too familiar with you. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... It's you too, Monica. Come sit down, Wigiboo. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Fuck yeah, cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri have walked over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. There's the cats! Aha! I found them! The whiskers are drawn on with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Those sound fucking adorable though. Like, holy shit. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but note her sneaking glances in my direction. As she waited for me to take a bite, I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You, dummy. God damn it. This is so cliched. Oh my god. Oh, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? This is true. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader in the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, which is the exact reason I started doing these YouTube videos. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Exactly. That's what I feel about YouTube. This is surprisingly deep. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Wigiboo, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. But my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious from the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read... wow, okay. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. A rock or the rock? Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Or can you read what the rock is writing? Dun dun dun. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Was someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts a hand on his shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive, and damn straight it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest forms of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. ... Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. ... Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Wigiboo? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls still stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Wigiboo, you... I'm defenseless against these girls. My heart is so sad. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's so like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Oh, fuck, she's onto me, guys. Shit! And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks at me once more. Wigiboo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Can I really live up to the expectations of these beautiful anime ladies from this dating simulation? Wait, I wonder if I have to write my own poem or if it's just provided for me. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Wigiboo, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh shit, I actually have to write it. Fuck. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Well, you know what? I am going to save this off for the next time. It's an interesting game, I'll give it that much. Haven't seen much psychological horror, but I think that it's all just setting us up for the big booms to come on down later in the track. Get us to relate to these girls in a certain way and see how we will react in different circumstances, and then pull the rug out from underneath us and murder the shit out of them and make us sad. That's my predictions. But who knows? We'll see next time in the next video, next episode when I next do it. So, ka kite anō guys, and like I've been rambling, I'll see you in the next video.